Married at First Sight, Season 13, Episode 3, honey. Why is Bao getting married if she don't want to be touched? Listen, ladies, if you don't want to be touched, and gentlemen, do not get married. That's like talk about you want to get married, but you don't want to have sex. Excuse you. I love Johnny and Bao. I love them. I want them to work. But the producers are so messy, and the producers match people with childhood traumatic experiences for them to struggle. I just can't take it. I'm so sick and tired of Married at First Sight. But you know what? Johnny said something. I'm going to come back later and do a video that I think 99.99999% of y'all miss. And it confirms what I've been saying about what dating is. What is dating? Dating is about gathering the data so that you can make an informed decision. And Johnny said something about data gathering. I'm going to come back later and talk about that. I love you. I miss you. I feel like I need to be in Jersey to be connected to y'all. It's Tuesday, girl. I go back to the office today. I just can't. I want to thank you for your love and support with my books. Thank you for checking them out. Thank you for those of you who wish Lexi a happy birthday. She's 27. Those of you who pick up her book series. Thank you for those of you who checked out my Etsy store. Listen, I have something coming about this, okay? Be on the lookout. Those of you who's connected to my blog, okay? If you're not connected to my blog, you might not get that email. Thank you for your support with my journal. I absolutely love and adore you. Yes, honey. So we see Johnny and Bao sitting at the table, and they're talking, and they're getting to know each other. And Johnny is letting her know what it is that he likes. And he says, well, I like physical touch. By the way, I have another spoiler. I don't think I have time to do it right now, but come back later and I'll do it for you. I wanted to do that this morning, but no, I wanted to do this couple because I've been meaning to do them. I've just haven't had the time, and I was busy finishing my first published book. My first baby. And I sent it to the editor last night, and I was so tired, honey. I just couldn't do anything. I literally crawled upstairs and got into bed with the Michaels. So come back. I have another spoiler. So they're sitting at the table. They're having dinner. And Johnny is letting her know what it is that he wants and what it is that he likes. And he begins by telling her that, he likes physical touch, that lets him know that you're interested in him, and, you like him and stuff like that. And we saw him said in another video, I did that video where he said that he likes to be touched. When he first meets a girl, he would make sure that the girl is all the way in him. I don't have a problem with that. I think, as a matter of fact, I think that's a good strategy for men, okay? To make sure the girl is all the way in. Okay, what does that mean? Johnny is not wrong, but Johnny has had some childhood traumas that is clouding his dating and his decision making, stuff like that. And he just needs to go to counseling. And he tells, he shares that in his family, there wasn't a lot of I love you. So I'm surprised I deleted the video. And, not a lot of hugs. And I kind of equate that to culture, right? Because, in some culture, there is no I love yous, no hugs. I didn't get I love you and hugs when I was growing up. Okay. And so when I had my daughter at 16, I decided that that's not what I want from my babies. I wanted to love on them and kiss them and tell them every day, I love you. I tell my kids every day, several times a day. I never leave the house without saying I love you. When I talk to them on the phone, the last thing I say is I love you. Okay, my same thing with my husband. Same thing. We don't leave the house without saying I love you. We don't get off the phone without saying I love you. It's a part of what we do. Now, my husband was different. My husband had mom. He said, I said his mom, I said the wrong thing the other day. He said his mom was cool as a cucumber. And his mom was very affectionate and touchy-feely and I love yous and all of that stuff. I didn't get that as a kid. My husband got that, okay? But I decided that's not what I want from my life because we're humans and touching is important. When I was on leave for 6 months last year because of the COVID. I took a leave so I could stay home with my babies. And when I went back to work, everybody I saw, I just wanted to touch them. I wanted to hug them because I haven't seen them in so long. And we go like, I'll be like, oh, girl, it's COVID. And then, after about 3 months when they've been testing us every 2 weeks, we like, do you want to hug? Everyone's got, do you want to hug? And you just hug people because it's a part of our lives. Human touch is like, it's like the air we breathe. When I was in school, they did a study about babies not being touched in the hospital. But anyways, touching is important. So I do believe some of that is cultural, but I think with Bao, there might be a trauma there because even the brothers, oh, I didn't upload that one. The brothers are saying she's not a prude or anything, but she's a little timid and she doesn't like to be touched. And Johnny's like, well, I know, but I need that. And so I did my video talking about opposites that match the opposites. So here you go. You need a man who needs physical touch. And what do? They match him with a woman who does not like to be touched. She says Johnny needs more touch and physical comforting. And that's something that I struggle with. So this is what I've been saying. They put people at the opposite to see if they can work it through. Now, I really do think Johnny and Bao could work this out. They both need to go to counseling. Okay. Johnny needs to address his issue of not getting enough love and attention as a child. And Bao needs to resolve her issue, whatever it is. I am thinking Bao's situation is a little bit more than cultural because the brothers are saying she doesn't like to be touched a lot. So they know that there is an issue there. And Johnny asked them, well, do you guys hug her? And they was like, no. So they also, the brothers know, and the friend knows that she doesn't like to be touched. There is a problem. There's a problem there. And I know some of y'all is saying some other stuff. I'm not going there. I'm just going to stay with what's on the TV. So I think for Bao, there is trauma. And for those of you who's dating for marriage, it is important for you to resolve your trauma, or else your marriage is going to be about your trauma. Your marriage is not going to be about enjoying your marriage, because how many of you know you're supposed to enjoy your marriage? This is why the old people be telling, oh, marriage is not a bed of roses. Well, why not? Oh, marriage is not cookies and cream. Well, why not? Yeah, we go up and you have a little disagreement and stuff, but after that, y'all need to work it out and come back in the bed. You don't like to be around your mate? I love being around Big Michael. Big Michael is still working from home because Mike travels. Okay, Mike is on somebody's plane. This is what, August? Child, he would have been gone. Okay, June, May, June, July, August, forget it. My husband is on a plane every week. Okay, he would come home. He would fly from this city, come home, change. The truck could pick him up in the morning and he gone again. And then sometimes he's gone for 2 or 3 weeks in the summer. Okay, he's home. I love my husband being home. I hate that I got to go to work and he's home and he's still working from home. So But I love being with him, and I'm sure he loves to be with me because he be telling me to take days off to spend some time with him. Spend some time with him. Okay, so I just don't understand, but that's because a lot of marriages are about their traumas and the issues. This is why you don't marry somebody who you don't have common goals, common cores. Your foundation is not the same. Because when your foundation is not the same, your marriage is going to be about the deficiency in your foundation and your marriage. The marriage is not going to be about you enjoying each other, sitting on the couch, watching the TV, laying in the bed, talking, sharing, and stuff like that. Your marriage is more going to be about your trauma and the deficiency in your marriage than it is about the marriage. And this is why a lot of people don't enjoy their marriage. So even the producers are messy because you see the questions they give to the brothers, right? And they say, ask this question, ask that question, because they're being messy. So let me know what you think. Are you resolving your traumas? I have traumas with my mama. I know somebody keeps saying, could you tell us about your life? No, baby, you're going to have to buy the book. It's coming soon. Buy the book. But I've shared a lot about my life through my videos, okay? And I have to resolve those issues. And a lot of times, let me tell you, a lot of times those issues are dormant. You've subconsciously buried them. And until something comes up that triggers, and then you need to go to counseling, because that's what happened with me. Okay, but I had to go to counseling to work some stuff out. Okay, so you need to kind of look into your life and look to see where your traumas are and go to counseling to work them out. I have to go. I love you. I love you. Thank you for your love and support again with my new journal. If you haven't picked that up, pick it up. I have a new journal coming out soon. You will need to get this one. Some of you are going to be getting free copies of the journal ahead of time to read, but you must be connected to my email, to my blog. If you have not gone to my blog to get that, you will not be getting the free book, okay? I love you. I adore you. If you haven't received your book yet, just give me a minute, okay? I'll be sending them out. Love you. Mwah. Bye. Mwah. Mwah. Don't forget my shirts on Etsy. I wanted you to see my pretty dress. I wanted you to see my pretty dress. So I didn't put my my shirt on, but my shirts are on Etsy, okay? Dating differently. We need to date different. Okay, babes. I love you. I love you. I have to go. Bye.